This is a real-life incident of a talent cut short, of a deliberate smearing campaign, and of reputation torn to shreds. The person of interest here is a top-notch Indian rocket scientist who was charged with a fake espionage case and was considered a traitor by the very people he worked for. This is a story in which the trope of derailing a project by assassinating the character of its leader was used very cleverly and effectively. This is a real-life story of Nambi Narayanan, the main character of the movie Rocketry, The Nambi Effect, directed by actor R. Madhavan. The story began in October 1994 when a Maldivian national, Mariam Rashida, was arrested in Thiruvananthapuram for allegedly obtaining secret drawings of ISRO's rocket engines, reportedly to sell to Pakistan. Soon after, 3 scientists were arrested by Kerala police on charges of sharing official secrets on space technology and launch missions. More specifically, about the important specifications and work done with respect to Vikas engines. Among them was Nambi Narayanan, who was then the director of the cryogenic project of ISRO. The police alleged that he had shifted his loyalties to Pakistan and to its intelligence agency, the ISI. Following the arrest, Kerala police raided Mr. Nambi's house, but nothing incriminating or even remotely fishy was discovered. Still, the court remanded him to 50 days of judicial custody. In the custody, he was interrogated by Intelligence Bureau, police and other agencies. He kept telling them that the things they are accusing him of is still in its initial stages in India and is of no use to any nation at that stage. He was also repeatedly asked to implicate the top brass of ISRO, but he outrightly refused to do so, after which he was severely tortured. Within 20 days of the case being registered, the probe was handed over to the CBI. In 1996, CBI submitted its closure report, saying that the allegations of espionage were unproven and false. The court admitted the closure report, leading to the discharge of all those who had been implicated. In the early 1970s, Mr. Nambi had introduced the liquid fuel technology to India's space programs and had understood that the cryogenic technology is going to be the next big thing in civilian space tech. He, along with his team and with French assistance, had developed the Vikas engine. This engine is still being used by ISRO to launch its PSLV and GSLVs. It was the same engine that took Chandrayaan-1 to the moon and will be launching India's first manned spacecraft mission, Gaganyaan, to the moon. In 1992, just 2 years before this strange story began, India had signed an agreement with Russia for transfer of technology to develop cryogenic-based fuels and had aimed to develop it by 1994. The same technology was being offered by USA and France for almost 10 and 6 times the Russian cost, respectively. This deal was scuttled due to the interference of USA, who did not want India to have her hands on cryogenic technology. In 1996, that is, 2 years after he was arrested, CBI submitted a 104-page report clearing Narayanan of all charges. CBI investigators found no evidence of any exchange of information or money. An internal investigation by ISRO also concluded that no drawings of cryogenic engines were missing. But that wasn't the end. Even after the CBI cleared Nambi Narayanan of the accusations, the Kerala government tried to reopen the case and took it to the Supreme Court. That too was ultimately dismissed in 1998. Later, Mr. Narayanan worked for ISRO again, but in an admin role. He then sued Kerala government for framing him and was awarded Rs 50 lakh in compensation. In 2019, the government said that Narayanan would be awarded an additional Rs 1 crore for his illegal arrest and harassment. In 2019, the Government of India conferred India's third highest civilian award, Padma Bhushan, on him. He has been pushing for the punishment of the officers who implicated him falsely and caused him mental agony and loss of reputation as well as career. He himself had alluded to foreign conspiracies that led to his false imprisonment, and as a result of which India's cryogenic technology program got delayed by almost 15 years. A false imprisonment of 50 days and the ensuing shame and shunning resulted in 15 years of delay in India's space programs. That is how big and dire the consequence of his arrest was. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more such interesting and informative videos.